What's going on, everybody? Just Incredible here. And remember, let's make McFarlane great again. Yeah. Hope y'all doing good. If you are a G.I. Joe collector, hopefully today you got some good news. I gotta say, I'm starting to get won over. I don't know why I'm tripping, because I really wanted the Havoc, like, dude, I would have been all in from the minute, from the jump. I would have paid at least $350 for that damn thing. Like to have two big old tanks. Unpopular opinion, especially me being in the military. The Joe vehicles saved the Sky Striker, and for some reason what the hell is that Jeep called? Anyway, the All Striker, whatever the fuck. Anyway, long story short, I'm drawing a blank and I got it sitting right there. But anyway, the Joes, their vehicles obviously look realistic, which is cool, but it's like, the Havoc, in my opinion, it doesn't really look, it still has like a futuristic, I don't know, but everybody's not gonna get what they want. I will tell you, I will back it. I'm just lazy pulling the trigger. We got over a month, but yeah, man, I am somebody who, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not front, unless it's just somebody I really, really don't want. I am going to pick up at least one of every of the classified. I don't know. And I remember my buddy warned me 2 years ago, oh man, don't go down that rabbit hole. Well, here I am. I'm hoping the figures that they have will basically be in a window packaging. I don't like the windowless packaging. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second. I forgot to turn off notifications. I'll be right with you. Sorry, it's no knock if you're watching this and you were probably the one texting me. It's fine. I just keeps popping up and interrupting. But anyway, as much as this art is okay, I like the art of the classified figures where you can still see them in the window boxes. So since they're going back to windowless and it shouldn't be set to around until next year, I'm hoping that the figure so far is going to be Wild Bill, and possibly we're gonna get Ripcord. I'm very confident about that. But I hope they're in the windowless packaging, because how I have all my figures displayed so far from the classified line, I just like the way they look, how they're presented. I really don't even like taking them out. So I have taken a few of the ones out of the package that are, windowless, and I really don't have anywhere to put them as of yet. In fact, I need to start clearing space for when the haslab his tank shows up, because definitely gonna want to display that. Right now I have the Sky Striker in my room, because that's about the only place it'll fit. It doesn't even look right in the living room. So money and space, the two enemies. To be honest with you, space is more of an enemy than money. But I just wanted to go over a few figures that I picked up, even though they're not popular. One thing I'm excited about, I have for the past almost year have seen everything in a Target, the actual Target. These are still on the shelves. I feel like there was such a scarcity that I don't know if they overstock them, but they'll be on the pegs for enough weeks to when they run out, they're probably just done. But yeah, so I picked up the Crimson Bat. Never opened this. Haven't even opened it, to tell you the truth. It is still sealed. Never did an unboxing. I just put it in my stash. Even though I'm kind of, they kind of shot themselves in the foot when it came to Outback. They should have came out with this one first, and then the Tiger Force, because I'm not gonna lie, that Tiger Force just looks so badass. That's one of my top 4 favorite classified figures, But this is sort of the same, but just him having that gray hair is not the same. So what I planned on doing was the ones that you don't see anything, just take them out and pose those, but keep the ones that are windowed, still in the boxes. Same thing for CoverGirl. A lot of people, I don't hate it. Let me get it. I don't hate it, but this kind of falls into a realm it was for the kids, the 12-year-old collector. I know this is for 4-year-old and older, but this looks more like the kiddie line, where it's only $12 G.I. Joe figures at $10, $11. You know the ones. That's the only reason why I don't. If that didn't exist and it was this, I really don't hate the art. It's not ugly. It's just, that's not her. That's anime, which is, I mean, you know, it is what it is. The character that everyone hates, that he was my favorite in the G.I. Joe movie, animated movie. Like, that was my first, like, watch of anything G.I. Joe, and I was in high school when I first saw this, so it's not like I just didn't grow up watching it. It just skipped me, like Rock Band and Dance Dance Revolution. It skipped me. I know I missed out. I'm sorry. But, yeah, he does have, like, that marionette face, but you know what? Fuck it. It's the only the Falcon that I got. Yo, it's fucking Vincent Falcone over here. The only thing that I didn't like, and it just didn't make sense to me, especially being in the military now, this guy's a fucking Green Beret, okay? Like, when you have Delta Force, Green Beret, you know, SEALs, those are like the elite of the elite. Like, 32 people make it through buds, like they make it almost there and 3 people graduate. You know what I mean? If there was any military bearing, they set the mold. They are held to a high standard. So the way he behaved in the movie, it's kind of weird. He should be more gun-ho than Flint and fucking Duke combined. But anyway, more military bearing. I haven't opened up this Mindbender yet. But funny thing about Mindbender and the new Trouble Bubble that's coming up. Some people I follow, you know, 52 bucks, I believe it was, 52, 55. Yeah, like 55. In the market overall, I don't think that's unfair. I think when we thinking of those $40, you know, it came with like a vehicle, like the Ram Cycle, that's 2 years ago. They just repainting it. Thank God they didn't bump those prices up like astronomically. But I really don't know the analytics, yeah. But I don't think it's an unfair price, especially when you consider, like, even though I love the presentation. I mean, this guy was $44. He was $45. He came with like this stuff, yeah, but you take this out the box, get rid of this nice little presentation, just have the figure and his accessories next to him, and the $30 post-con exclusive, which variant is that? The Cobra Commander Supreme, Serpent Supreme, Snake Supreme trumps this by a million. I'm sorry, and it's fucking Cobra Commander. So if this was 45 and the one that comes with the Trouble Bubble, like, think of, like, this is 44, right? Then that means that, like, this is the same price as like Duke and the Ram Cycle, Dr. Mindbender. Just be like, yeah, you make him flashy and say it's an exclusive, but you fucking put him in a regular blister package, put him on the shelf. How is he as much as the Ram Cycle and Duke? I don't get it. But I mean, it is what it is. So that's why, like, it's a love-hate relationship. I love G.I. Joe. You know, I more than like it. But whoever is in charge, I'm not just gonna say it's Lenny and then one girl. Like, if they're two people are not in charge of this whole operation, but it's fucked up how they did Mindbender and Serpentor. I'm just gonna say it. That's fucked up. Yeah, it's easy to say when you have it. They fucked up. Same thing with this guy right here. Like, as I'm looking down, like, I'm sorry to rant. Cosmo. Luckily, I just happened to see this guy, but the demand for him, like the manufacturer, the demand, I guess the fans really fucking wanted a Cosmo. I'm like, wow. Like, I mean, I didn't pre-order none of it. I was like, yeah, because I'm done pre-ordering. I might pre-order like little things here and there, but anyway, yeah. So I don't know why. I don't know who bids, like who's the highest bidder, who has, like, you know, who's able to, like, you know, I got dibs on this, just random shit. Like, everybody's been saying, like, it makes sense to me. Take, for instance, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-pack that's going to be coming out. I think actually at San Diego Comic-Con. But NECA does it right to where it's just an open window to pre-order. They give you roughly 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. That way you can pre-order it and make sure you have the funds. Everybody kind of knows how this goes around how much they're going to cost. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be probably going to be $250. Because they're like $60, but I remember the Secret of the Ooze was like $250, which I was like, fuck, when you get them at Walmart. But the beauty is, there was an exclusive to where it's like you get the VHS box. If you can still get the characters, I'm sorry, we missed out. Not everybody's gonna go to San Diego Comic-Con, but I feel like if they don't offer like something, what the fuck is the point for anybody to ever go? But like, don't make them unattainable. Like Serpentor, he should have been, say it's not the Air Chariot. It kind of sucks. But say it was just Serpentor. At least Serpentor, the fucking leader of Cobra, you like, he's what's hard to get? Nah, dog. Like, this setup, yes, I get it. But, you know, it's just those practices. Like, I mean, I'm not going to boycott and be like, fuck it. Like, if I don't want it or I miss out, I just don't want it or I miss out. Like, that's how I feel now. Like, there's been a few things that I've missed out on that still have not hit the shelves. And I'm just like, you know, I'll see it when I see it. But pre-ordering, the two reasons why I'm done with pre-ordering is the disappointment when they cancel your shit. Walmart, fucking Target, and motherfucking Amazon looking at you. Meanwhile, Piggly Wiggly Toyville or whatever the fuck his name is, it's like they pre-order it and then put that shit right back up. What the fuck kind of practice is that? Let me not even get into that. But like I said before, make McFarlane great again. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Dragonfly. That just makes me, that leads to why I'm wearing this hat. So I got a lot of love, only a couple of like negative, I won't say negative, just you know, unfavorable opinions, you know, in the video that I did for the McFarlane Batwing. But you gotta understand, when we looking at the value of our dollar, and like, it's like, okay, what am I getting for my money? I used to love getting every little thing. Like that Batman Nightfall, I could have pre-ordered. Fuck that. If I never get it, fuck it. That Dick Grayson, fuck that. I'm not jumping through no more. It's not for McFarlane. Like I haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm done, but I'm gonna try to catch them on sales. Like the 3 that I did in the video a minute before this. I'm gonna do another follow, but it was a Sin, it was a Medieval Spawn, and it was the big fucking, can't think of his name right now, but it's not Omega Spawn. Damn, now it's killing me. But anyway, long story short, I pre-ordered those from Target because they were on sale. I know they're gonna go on sale afterwards, but I'm just like, yeah, I want the figures. Why not? I mean, they were everywhere you could avail them. You could pre-order them, but McFarlane.com exclusives from now on, no. I can't even think of a figure that would ever come out. The only way I would do that is if it was a super badass Superman with a cloth cape. Other than that, fuck that. Because for like $25 more, you know, like my friend, he's regrets it so bad getting that damn Batwing. It does nothing. It's just big plastic. I'm not complaining. But what I'm saying, in a world where most people don't like to like do crowdfundings, but I can get a haslab. I'm not going to count the unlocks, but you can get like a custom made haslab, right? That doesn't really have many out there. So McFarlane got his, and then there's like 2 different Spin Masters. But in a world where $25 more gets me this, there's like however many backers, like say they only do 10,000 and they stop. Only 10,000 are made, right? It accommodates 6-inch figures, and it's got all the bells and whistles, literally. And to put a cherry on top, because that and Wild Build is enough for me. Like, if it don't fun, it's almost like, I'm kind of glad they don't show the tiers, because it's like, you'll see what you're missing out on. You know what I'm saying? But like, for that versus the big ass just wall decoration, that's like hollow as fuck plastic with a little bit of paint deco on it. Like, damn, I put them away, but I do some like redecos that you can do that shit. Hell, check out your boy, Articulated Ninja. He modified it. You don't have to do it as deep as putting the seats, but dude, that's just why I'm like, make McFarlane great again. When I say that, I'm not saying all of his shit in the past was fantastic. Like, I have like the original Justice League, like the Batman Detective comics. Like, I'm not gonna lie, compared to other Batman that he's had released since then, that's like ass. So he's done better. I just think he might be stretched too far thin. I think if I read correctly, he re-signed or something like that. I follow his Instagram page that he picked up DC for some more years. Comment down below if I'm wrong or whatever that was. But I think he might be stretched too thin. I feel like he has other people, like there's him and he's in charge of certain ones, and then there's, you know, other people like within development teams. Obviously he's one man, you know, he can't QA and see every single figure. He's just gotta be like, fuck it, like I can stand to, his profit margin, he's like, I can stand to lose this even if it sucks, you know. The loyal fans are gonna be loyal. We will be loyal, but goddamn it, we're not gonna always pay loyal prices. We're gonna try to catch that shit at Ollie's or something like that. But with that being said, are you gonna pick up the new haslab? I mean, it looks like we gotta wait at least another year, hopefully. I mean, next year it should be Cobra. Man, I wonder what it's gonna be. Like, I know they're probably building up to like big shit like Night Ravens, but none of us are getting any younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta shift through bullshit to get to that. And I hear that the Dragon Flower, I kind of read up on it, that like it's like a big thing, but I'm just like, it just looks like an army helicopter, man. I'm not even gonna front. Yeah, lights make shit look more premium and decals, but at the end of the day, it's just an army helicopter, man. Like, it throws me off. Check out Iron King 300. Like, he showed like his helicopter, which is not my cup of tea. That's really much a toy, but he's somebody like most other content creators where they like to really customize and modify, and that's what's fun. You know, that's fun. I kind of do it myself, so I get it. Like, just buying a figure, putting it on the shelf, that's not always the funnest, you know what I mean? You're not gonna sit there pew pew playing with them. Maybe you will, it's your shit, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. I hope to God I can resist getting two, but depending on who the other unlocks are gonna be, I'm hoping. I want that Ripcord Night Force. That looks tight. That tactical gear, that looks really good. But I really want like a Scarlet, kind of like how she came with the fuck, I was about to say the All Striker. Now I'm really messing up. You know what I mean? So you know I'm getting sleepy. But like how she came with the, damn it, the Jet. Oh my goodness, I'm messing up. The damn Sky Striker. No, I didn't look it up. I had to get my brain back in order. But yeah, how Scarlet came with that, I really love it. That way, nah, I gotta be smart with my money. One is enough. I don't have the space. I don't want to try to flip it and sell it or do none of that shit. If you're thinking about buying a couple just to flip to pay for the other one, just go through your local, like, just scroll through eBay and stuff like that. All those haslabs out there, them bitches are still sitting there, like, you know what I mean? And while they still sitting there, some of them, just like the Sentinel and shit came out, it's been like 2 years. Had you took that money and put it in a money mutual account, you would have accrued like some sort of interest by now if you played those cards right, versus just sitting on that shit and then fucking around just selling it for price, if not like just a little bit less. So I ain't got time for all that. But let me know what you think. Are you picking up the Dragonfly? And also remember, make McFarlane great again. Ty Father, if you're watching this, if you happen to see this or one of your people show you, come on, baby, let's get it together, man. Let's get it together. That fiasco with the Batmobile and that Batwing, that's why you didn't market it, man. I'm gonna say one more thing. He be marketing like all this old, it be shit that's old as hell. He'll be like, I'm just gonna grab one figure. Hey everybody, Ty McFarlane here. We got 10% off. Go ahead and pick up, like, what? And he showed like the Batwing for a hot 5 seconds because he knew. How he did a complete, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. But anyway, let me know what you think. Are you picking up a Dragonfly? Do you collect the 6-inch or do you collect the smaller scale? Holla and comment, subscribe, holla back at your boy. And remember, make McFarlane great again.
Ooh, yeah. So these are a few figures that I either A, don't have a place to put them yet, or B, don't have the shelf space. But I don't really want to take these out of the card back. I really wish they had continued this so I can open up the classified line and keep these. But it is what it is. I still love them. And speaking of classified, I believe I have every one, not variants, but every one. I want to collect at least one. I was even able to pick up Major Blood for a fair deal. He was only like $6 over normal cost at this comic shop called TNT. But yeah, I really like the display of these on the wall. And they're just like art pieces. I know that sounds crazy, but to me, they're like art pieces. And by the way, behind the Sentinel is Duke. I know people like, you put Duke behind the Sentinel? Look, man, we're not all perfect. But yeah, can't wait for the Dragonfly. Wondering if you guys are picking it up. Until then, who